All right, what is going on, team? Figured I should have been documenting some of the plants and gardening adventures I've been going on video, other than just photos. But high level here's what we got inside. Dragon fruit, kiwi, not doing the best. Basil, also not doing the best. Papaya seems to be doing well. Star fruit seems to be doing well. Taro, I think that's tomato. My pines, this is like my third or fourth round of pine seeds. They just keep dying. Got some more tobacco in here. These are miscellaneous, trying to propagate. We got a Japanese sweet potato here, producing slips. Doing pretty well there. And then here's two of the slips I plucked off, growing roots, as you can see. Got a Venus flytrap, and then some houseplant propagations. Nothing too interesting. The real interesting stuff is out here. My big objective for, I guess, this growing season is to make my own tobacco and harvest it. So let's just go through these real quick. We got a mango right here. Second one. First one is right here. Still getting new growth, as you can see there. A couple avocados. We got 1, 2, and 3. This one took forever. I started that in like December. So all these are from seeds from the grocery store. It's avocado, or it's almond there, lemons, more tobacco. I'm trying to harden them off, get them more to the UV. Tobacco, 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 tobacco. That's one of the sweet potato flips. That was the first big one. I think that's everything inside in terms of growing. Then I did a lot of work out here earlier. There's the Bobby. Hi, buddy. So out here we got red bell peppers doing incredibly well. Weeping willow I plucked from somebody's yard. Those are banana peppers and sweet peppers. These are leftover tomatoes. Down here, I just put these out here today. All these have been inside for a while. It's a lemon. It's different tomato varieties, and then tobacco and some more pepper varieties. I have these out here under this crate. I'm trying to, calibrate them, because I put these tobaccos out here a day or two ago, and I tried to put them under this sunflower, right? That fell because we have a bird feeder up there. Oh, I guess it's gone, but see all the bird seed? Yeah. Essentially, sunflowers will drop and then they grow through the rocks here. So I was trying to use this as shade. This is a tomato variety, but these tobaccos, just look how terrible they did after like 2 or 3 days. And they've been in the window and under grow light since like April 1st, I think. No, I think March 1st. And they just kind of have some sunspots on them. This was something I found in a random ass pot. No idea what it is. Might be a tree. It was in one of those over there. I'm getting there. So this is my oldest Honeycrisp apple. Seems to be doing pretty well. It's got a little bend there, but it's still dropping out new leaves. This is my oldest cherry. I do need another cherry, and I'm like 90% sure I have another cherry in one of these or these. This is all my like miscellaneous sweet fruits. So like apples, pears, cherries. I had a ton going through the winter, and some of these haven't fared super well. I kind of drastically moved a ton of them out because I have a couple strong ones, right? So I figured, you know what, let the strong survive the weak. May as well take their course. Got some more Honeycrisp here, and then 2 more here. What is that? What are you doing? I grew through the crate. It's quick. I think that covers that. And over here, got some potatoes. I started chitting these 2 months ago. I think these 2 are golden. And I've been potting them up or adding more dirt. I think that one's a russet. So they're all doing quite well. I did a potato yield 1 in just 5 gallons, 2, and I got a very weak yield. It was quite sad. And this was just a spare red bell pepper, same as that guy there. Just moved it over here because why not? Here's some corn I started for the fun of it, and I added some more. It just won't die. I'm almost trying to kill it. This is the red oak I bought from eBay. Hasn't done a goddamn thing. I think it got scammed. This is some shit I found in the yard or like out on a walk. Same here. So I started these today, or this one today. This is a crack key tomato with kind of a janky ass setup. but essentially, you know, it's just water, so no dirt. So I pulled them out of their pots that were those, and then, you know, suspended them in water and tried to tie them down here. This Krakee's been going a week or two. It's just a single. I got 2 or 3 in here, and you can see those lovely roots coming along. Just did this today as well. So we got tomatillos here, sweet like bell peppers there, and then those are 2 heirloom tomatoes, Missouri variety. Got a terrarium, it just keeps molding, so I moved it outside. Yeah, unfortunate. Ginger, also molded, and these are acorns. God knows if they're gonna do anything. And then these are all my best, I think, Roma and cherry varieties. Planted of these maybe 2 weeks ago. I got most of them on stakes and added more dirt today, but I mean, that's pretty strong there. Looks like that broke. You know, a lot of these, they were all started inside from seed, so to put them outside is pretty shocking, and some have fared better than others. But you know, these 5 have done fairly well, and then I just snuck a couple other heirlooms in there because why not? So yeah, this is the setup, and my mom has her own stuff she's doing down there, but this is all me. And I guess the plan is move some of the fruit trees, like these guys, somewhere in the yard or larger pots. Like I put my best apple there in a pretty decently deep pot, but I don't know. So yeah, we got fruit trees here, various peppers and tomatoes variety there, miscellaneous, and then really just trying to harden off that tobacco because God, it looks so bad. It really needs to get put in the garden by, I think, next week is before we're due for our last frost. So yeah, tobacco was over there, shifted most of it here within the last week or two, and then I've been slowly trying to move some outside. None of it's died completely yet, but I still have a lot I'm working with here. And even those got some sunspots from just being by the window. Look at that. That happened in a day or two. So gotta be careful. Some of them will survive. I don't think I put everybody over here. But anyways, oh, while we're at it, might as well. Houseplants here. A spider army. Yes. An army. Yeah, just take a look. Everybody is doing incredibly well. Plucked this guy from the yard. Swedish ivy's looking beautiful. Various. Yeah. Anyways, we'll check back. I think when I'm back for my next trip, and we'll see what's going on.